Okay.
Let's start that over.
Let's start that over.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, thinkers, it's time to put your thinking caps on. It's time to think. You think?
Hey! How do we start the podcast?
We say however we want.
Oh. Hey, girls and gays and theys. It's me, the Prima Donald.
And me, the pink pancake.
And we are welcoming
trusting
you to
You Think. We have a very special episode. It is our 16th episode. We just spent the whole day together again.
Yeah, so we're kind of like brain dead.
Yeah,
like,
specifically Donald. I think we shopped till we dropped, and I feel like
dropped.
He really dropped, and I feel like he's mad at me. Are you mad at me?
I'm pissed at you.
Are you really?
No, what would I be mad at you about? No, you
need a nap.
I need a nap, and I'm gonna get it after we pod. But guess what?
I need a nap too.
But I'm gonna give everything to this pod. Because that's what I do as a performer. Okay, we can't do that for a podcast. It's an audio medium.
Right. So
remember when I told you about not speaking over? That also counts with like
speaking
copying
at the same time.
Yeah.
Copycat. Well, I have been cat sitting all week, so I think it rubs off on me a little bit.
And Cat's the Jellicle Ball ends today.
Yeah, so we have a lot going on.
And I know you were rooting against that show.
What?
You were rooting against that show.
So you keep... I'm going to sue you for defamation.
Shut up. You were like... I tell you, you were in the streets going, ragtime, ragtime. I saw that about
How do you even know about all of this?
Because I see this on your... And then the whole thing with Israel-Palestine you were doing.
What? I'm cutting all of this, honey, because I am editing this one. Okay, so welcome to You Think. We have 3 gorgeous segments. Donald, do you want to explain what they are?
The first one is You Think, and that's kind of where we catch you up on what we're thinking about. And the second one is
Group Think, and that's what we talk about, what the group is thinking. And we got some crazy things that happened this week. And section, what's it called again? Segment number 3 is What Do You Even Think? And that we'll get into in just a little bit at the end of the episode.
You're never really able to explain that one.
No, I always explain it at the end.
Is it hard for you?
I was explaining it at the end.
Is it hard for you?
See, you are mad at me.
What would I be mad at you for?
Nothing.
I'm not mad at you for anything.
I think you're just cranky.
I'm so cranky.
You're cranky.
Yeah.
He really didn't want to record this because we're recording with his computer. And last time we did this, it stopped working. But I promise you, we're going to keep checking in on it to make sure that it doesn't go away on us.
No, I think the vibes are immaculate.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about what we've been thinking about.
All
right, so again, you can't speak at the same time as me.
Why not? It's fun.
Because like as an audio podcast, you know what I'm saying?
It's fun to do it.
It's fun.
It's fun.
Okay.
It's just like I can't, as an artist, I can't be like put in these boxes like that. Okay.
Right. It's just like the best practice for a podcast.
We don't follow those yet, but we're working on it. We're working on it. Okay, I'll think about it as we go. I feel like it's part of the fun of it all.
It's so fun.
Or else I'm just going to be completely silent if I can't talk over you.
No, I think you just like wait your turn.
I don't have a turn.
Like even like as you're talking right now, I could go back and forth with the best of them. But guess what? I gotta wait until you
wait until your turn. I feel like I listen to podcasts every day of my life, and I feel like they kind of talk over each other. Okay, so what are you even thinking about this week?
I mean, so much has been going on. I feel like major news since our last podcast is that I announced I'm getting a hair transplant.
Wow!
Pew, 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 pew.
Yeah.
So thinkers, don't get used to seeing this, okay? Get used to seeing below my eyes. The hairline that you're going to see, aka listen to, is going to be a lot different come 6 months after November.
And a few episodes, you were wearing glasses for the first time, and you were like, well, I don't think people will know. It's like everyone could tell the differse. The amount of feedback we got about like you could tell that you were wearing glasses just by listening to us. There are people that of course watch the videos, but not as many.
Actually, I think more people watch the clips than listen to the podcast.
Oh, watch the clips, for sure. But that's on any podcast.
Wait, if you're watching the clips at home, raise your hand.
Yeah, if you're watching the clips, do you watch the clips? If you're watching the clips, let us know. If you only watch the clips, let us know.
And the way to let us know is just shout it out right now. We're going to listen. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
See, yeah, it's a lot of people.
It's so many.
That's a lot of
people. That's more than I thought.
Yeah.
So I announced I'm getting a hair transplant. First of all, the reception was incredible.
People were like, Finally.
yeah.
Finally.
They're like,
yeah.
they're like he listened to what we
Yeah.
didn't have the bravery to say to his face.
Yeah.
But I do really want to
Science is crazy.
Science is crazy.
Science is crazy.
Why do you
we were
say?
just in a brunch and we were learning about a gay couple that
Yeah.
wants to have children.
Right.
And they like already have an embryo.
Right.
And they are like trying to find a surrogate. They're like they're doing this whole thing. And it is crazy.
Science is insane. All you have to do is like be really rich to
Yeah.
like achieve science.
Right. Yeah. It is very expensive. We learned to
Have a
surrogate and an embryo and all of that.
Yeah.
It's crazy what
Yeah.
science can do though.
Straight people, if you're listening and you're having kids just by like having sex with one another and then having a kid, you don't know how lucky you have it, okay? Okay.
And there are of course a lot of straight people out there that struggle to get pregnant that might want to.
Yeah, and what
to
I
that-
say is try harder. Kidding.
Kidding.
Jokes. No, but we were learning about our gay couple friends who are paying a very, 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 very big amount of money, more money than I have to my name, to have a child. But anyways, I'm getting a hair transplant. The reception's incredible. I made this decision. I mean, I've been thinking about it for a long time.
You think?
I've been thinking about it for a long time, and like ultimately, I want to shout out TikTok, the platform.
Yeah.
Because I saw so many people getting hair transplants, talking about their experience, telling the real tea, the real truth.
It's really scary too.
It's
because
so scary.
What am I on
Why?
now in my hair? Because of you, I have been getting so many hair transplant videos.
Your algorithm.
But also my algorithm. And also I've been getting a lot of minoxidil. Is that what I'm on?
Yeah.
So minoxidil videos as well.
Huh.
And so then I'm like, okay, I need to go on minoxidil. And because there was a really bad video of me.
Oh,
where
so bad.
I don't know if this is just me or if it is everyone experiences this. But I feel like the iPhone sometimes makes it look like my front hairline is like more thin than it is in real life. Because ever since this video, I took a video in front of like a really bright light, and it looked like I had like the most insane receding hairline with like I have a widow's peak, and it looked like everything else.
Well,
Wait.
they say the camera adds 10 pounds of hair loss.
Right. Yeah.
So,
So I think that's the issue.
I think it's the.
Let me find this video and then I can put it in.
So every video looks like that for me, which is why I decided to get a hair transplant. And yeah, everyone on TikTok like shares their authentic, true stories, and like by that I mean truly going through like this is what it was like the day of my surgery. This is what it's like the day after. Here's the week after. Here's the month after. And it's not all pretty, but that is what made me feel comfortable.
It's mostly really ugly.
It's really ugly. They even have something that they call the ugly duckling phase. And as someone named Donald, like I do
Donald
not
Duck.
mess with ducks, okay? But they're saying that there's an ugly duckling phase where for about 2 to 3 months you look truly worse than ever. Like whatever hair I have now, it's less than that. And you're like, why did I do
Less
this?
than that?
Less than that.
So you're bald.
Yeah, but it's like worse because it's like half in, half not. Oh yeah, that does look bad. But that's not what you actually look like.
Like what's going on?
That's crazy.
What's going on?
That looks like a
right?
That looks like a TikTok filter of something like
of like a bald man.
Yeah, that's not you.
There's something crazy happening there.
But that convinced you to get on minoxidil?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So and also you. And so not you, just you talking about hair transplants so much. I was like, I think my hair might be thinning in the front. I don't know. But yeah, I just went on minoxidil and I have the like spray bottle kind right now because my doctor said that I have such sensitive skin that he wanted to first do that before I like try a pill out.
And how's your libido? Is it the same?
Yeah, is it supposed to change your libido?
I forget if it's minoxidil or finasteride. One of them, people are like, oh no, it might change your libido.
That would be
I'm
great
on
for
both
me.
minoxidil and finasteride.
How's your libido?
I won't speak about that because my mother listens to this podcast. And this is a family-friendly podcast.
Right.
But you could talk about your whore escapades that you always do, you freak. You fucking freak.
I will. And we just went to Fire Island.
Should we talk about that?
Yeah, we should.
You want to interrupt my story about the hair transplant?
Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm not interrupting.
Okay, cool.
Wait.
Why you keep looking at your notes? Like, can you be a little more present in this podcast, maybe? Or Do you need notes? Or do you need notes?
I did need notes. I wanted to make sure that, like,
Oh,
yeah,
okay. Because like when I do a podcast, like I'm present, I'm engaging with my
I just am
co-host.
having such trouble because I was told I can't interrupt, and now I don't think I can talk anymore.
Talk freely, honey.
Okay, so we just went to Fire Island. I
We
was booked to perform at a man's. I was booked to perform. Donald needs to take a nap. He needs to take a nap. He's in rare
I'm
form,
being
y'all.
kooky.
So I was booked. This is one of the gayest sentences I'll ever say.
Say it.
I was booked by a 69-year-old man who I met at Cat's the Jellicle Ball after party because he is a person who is a financial investor on Broadway via my friend who is a co-producer on Cat's the Jellicle Ball. He asked me to come and host his party, his like house party, which had a best butt competition. And so I did, and it was a joy.
And say that 3 times fast.
Yeah. Add that to red leather, yellow leather,
Yeah.
red leather, yellow leather.
Yeah.
So we stayed. He put me up for the week. He got the house from the Fire Island reality show, which was like Summer House but make it gay.
Right.
And we stayed there. It was crazy because I remember they used to get in so many fights on those stairs. If you watch that show, you know what I'm talking about.
If you know, you know.
If you know, if YKYYK.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it was crazy, and they had a masseuse for the week. It was 2 gay guys that hired a drag queen and a masseuse for the week. A live-in drag queen, a live-in masseuse.
Yeah, and
a dream, an absolute dream. And so of course I'm like, well, Donald, I have a free bed in Fire Island. You have to come. So it was also Pine's party weekend, and
let's explain what that is.
Yeah.
Let's explain what that is.
Yeah.
So
you do it.
Pine's Party is the biggest gay party of the summer in Fire Island. They take over the beach. They erect monuments, okay?
Mm-hmm.
They erect structures, okay? They basically build a little village island on the beach, and it is like this massive party. They have a theme every year that's very loose. Like it's like
at least this year was super loose.
It was like
we've never been before.
Ethereal, sparkle, night and day, shine and Greek, and I was like, huh?
The theme, I think it was called Alter Ego, but altar was spelled like a church.
Yeah, like the altar.
So it was like
ego.
spiritual, but then they had individual themes also that were just like a bunch of gobbledygook words. I live for it.
It was kooky.
Yeah.
They were like,
what? Oh, I meant to bring my piece of fabric that I wore for this podcast, but I forgot my everything. Yeah, because we went to brunch before this.
Yes, so in your computer.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to lug everything around, so I don't regret anything.
I regret it for you.
That's okay.
I regret it for you.
Yeah.
So yeah, we were in Fire Island, and it was like old times. Like I know that you all read Michael's Substack about like our 3-part Fire Island trip.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine that, but on meth.
We weren't on it.
We weren't.
But we did experience other people that were, which is really scary. Don't do that stuff, y'all.
So like don't do drugs, and like we accidentally stayed in a home where we found out someone was doing meth in the basement, and we were scared.
Yeah. And we don't know who it was. Well, we do, but we're not gonna
name names on the podcast, but like I will say you and I don't partake in that level of hard drug, and it was very frightening.
It was very frightening. And Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening.
And I got out of that house fast, and you stayed an extra day.
Yeah, just one more day, yeah. But that guy did get escorted out of the house. So yeah, so the Pines party, it's like a whole weekend thing, but the big party is a Saturday night, and it goes all through the night until literally the morning. And can we share how we got in?
Yeah.
So we being 2 guys that feel like we didn't want to spend that much money to party.
Right.
Tickets are crazy. I also feel like I have to say so we were at the house we were staying at happened to be right in front of the entrance to this Pines party.
Yeah.
And I got to watch all these volunteers build all of the structure of this party. It was pretty incredible. But also, it's crazy because Fire Island is more of a remote place. Everything has to be brought in by ship.
Wild.
And so all of this huge party venue was brought in by ship.
Yeah, it was actually insane.
It's pretty crazy.
It was insane. I've never seen such production value for a party. It looked like you were on a cruise ship,
Yeah.
honestly.
But because I got booked for this event later, the tickets for the Pines party were absorbently priced. They were $400 for regular admission, right?
Yeah.
And we were like, we can't spend $400 to party. We can't do it.
We were going back and forth though, and then Michael
Yeah.
was like, "Well, we have a free place to stay, so like maybe this is our opportunity."
Yeah.
And you know what I said? I said, "I know, Michael, that tickets will happen to us. I don't know
Mhm.
how. I don't know why. I don't know where.
I don't know how. I don't know when. I
I
just
don't
know
how,
someone's giving us tickets."
And they
And
did.
they did. Our dear friend Pam, who is literally the queen of the gays.
Queen of the gays.
I don't say that lightly.
No, like
Actually the queen of the gays.
She knew more
was
gays
like,
than us.
okay, boys, I got us free VIP tickets for the full weekend. The only stipulation, or I got you free VIP tickets. The only stipulation is I have to come as well because my friend said that he wants me there. And so
He
I
said,
was like,
"Great.
great, I have a bed. Let's all go. We can squeeze. It's no worries. I have a queen size bed."
Perfect."
And so she fully came. She knew more people than anyone's ever known
It was insane.
in the world.
It was insane.
Every step we took, someone was like, "Pam, oh my God, you're here." It was incredible. Yeah.
She was the most
It was
popular
so fun.
person at
And
the party.
so we all had to throw together our costumes
Yeah.
because it was a last minute thing that we were going.
Luckily,
And
the theme included everything in the whole world. So if
world.
you just took anything and put it on, it was the
and
theme.
there are some people that are spending months and months putting their costumes together for this. And there are also a lot of people that went on Amazon and got a little piece of fabric.
Some of the costumes were so elaborate. I was like, how
Yeah.
are you going to dance in this? There was someone in a blow-up chicken suit. I was like, I don't know why you would choose that.
Well, I talked to that man and
Tell
he
me.
said, he's like, yeah, I literally wore it to walk in and then I took it off. Yeah.
That's funny though.
Yeah, gay people are dramatic.
Gay people are dramatic.
So the theme was
No, we're not.
The theme was alter ego. And
did I scare you?
You did, yeah. Boo! And it was also it was like you could be kind of like sea creature vibes. You could be gold vibes. You could be sunshine vibes. It was really, or just like general alter ego vibes.
Right.
And so I thought, what do I have? And
a dream.
I had deer antlers, and I thought I have to wear these deer antlers because there's so many deer in Fire Island Pines, and I wanted to honor them. And I thought, do you know what else I have? A bunch of fabric.
Oh, fabulous!
My home.
Oh, fabulous!
We were all on a FaceTime, and there was this one fabric that is a white lace that my web series it was used as like something for lighting, and the director of photography like gave it to me at the end of the shoot. Was like, you can make something out of this, right? You're a drag queen. And so I've kept it ever since. And I decided I'm using this as my fabric.
Perfect.
And I just thought I'll figure out a costume when I get there.
Yeah.
And I'll probably turn this fabric into something.
Fabulous.
Turned it into absolutely nothing. But I felt so incredible in this outfit. It was deer antlers with a white, like, kind of lace fabric on top. I wore a leather harness and a green Speedo. And that was my costume. And Donna, what do you think about my costume? What did you say?
It wasn't
What did
my
you tell me?
favorite
Yeah.
look.
No, but what did you tell me?
It was horrible.
Yeah, you said you look horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Body was tea.
Okay, thank you.
It what was on the body
was
horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just have to say, like, maybe my least favorite look of the night. And I saw blow up chicken.
Yeah.
So let's be very clear about that.
Yeah. I also I had this fabric and it in my mind, like it works when the wind is blowing.
Right.
Because remember when you saw it when the wind was blowing and you're like, okay, I get the vision now.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But not really.
Not really.
Not really. You
Like,
said that you did, but
sorry,
you
I had a beautiful.
You had a great costume.
Grecian goddess look. I had Greek bangles. I had a jockstrap with sparkles. I had gold angel wings. And I had a receding hairline, which if you don't leave the house without, it's like leaving the house without a smile.
And for me, sometimes I have that if I take that one specific video.
Yeah.
So I also had that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You looked awesome. And Pam has costume for every occasion.
Galore.
She brought so much. She also brought a gold fabric that she, draped around her. And then she wore this gorgeous silver bathing suit that I have in my home still.
I feel like we need to take a step back.
We do.
We need to flip it and reverse it.
And Wicked Witch.
Let's go back, okay?
Yeah.
So you get to Fire Island, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You get there. You have a lovely evening.
The first
there's there's a masseuse.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. It's like relaxing. So we're going back to my arrival.
Let's go back.
So when I arrived
to the beginning. We're like those drag queens who dance with Hilary Duff. Are you jealous?
Oh my God, that needs to go on groupthink.
Are you jealous?
I'm both jealous and happy.
Okay, I'm adding that to groupthink.
Yeah.
Going.
Okay, so I get to Fire Island on the Friday, and I arrive to this gorgeous home, and the masseuse makes me watermelon feta salad. I'm there at the pool eating the salad completely alone. It is peaceful, gorgeous, wonderful. I decide not even to go to tea.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I'm just having a good time. Tea is a little like happy hour that gay guys do every single week from the hours of 6 p.m. to like 9 p.m.
And I would say every day, but yeah.
Yeah, sorry, not every week. Every day. Every day of the week.
Yeah.
Every day of the week. I speak different. And I decided not to go because I feel like in Fire Island, everything is super planned. Like every day there's tea from that time. And then Friday night underwear party in Cherry Grove. And Saturday night go to the pavilion. Sunday night show tunes. Like it's like lather, rinse, repeat. Lather, rinse, repeat. And this time I kind of did my own thing, which felt really nice.
So rich.
It felt really, really nice.
So rich.
And the place we were staying was gorgeous. So it was enjoyable to just be there.
And you were like, Donald, get here, get here. I said, I will get here first thing in the morning. So I took the first ferry, basically, one of the first, the few, the brave, the proud, the Marines. I get
like 8
there.
a.m.
I get there, and you're like, I can't pick you up from the dock. I'm very busy. I said, what kind of freak bitch is this? What kind of freak fuck bitch is this? And yeah, I swear on this podcast. And so he said, walk 4 minutes. I'm going to walk 4 minutes alone. Okay. I get there.
Well, I told him initially that I would pick him up, but then I said the person that's hosting us just made a gorgeous breakfast. He actually knocked on my door and said, breakfast.
And you were pooping.
The first, I was pooping.
Can we talk about feces on this podcast?
Fecal matter, yeah, absolutely.
Fecal was a word on Wordle this week. Spoiler alert.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, it already happened, so yeah.
Whatever.
Wait,
I
was pooping, so I was like, I can't go eat breakfast. Like, I'm totally pooping. It was really awkward. But I felt like I couldn't leave right then to get Donald because it would be rude. And then Donald arrives. There's fully breakfast ready for him. And one of the guys was butt naked eating his breakfast.
Just naked eating breakfast. I said, oh, lovely to meet you.
What is butt naked? Like, isn't that redundant?
So naked that your butt is out.
But isn't that redundant?
Yeah.
Isn't naked just naked?
Sometimes you need redundancy. In marketing, they do this thing where intentionally you need things to be redundant in order for it to really land. So you did learn
something at Muhlenberg College.
That had nothing to do with Muhlenberg.
Okay,
I worked in
that
marketing.
Later.
I worked in marketing.
Yeah, but didn't you study marketing in school?
No.
Media communications?
Media communications.
That's not marketing, is that marketing?
No. It's like a little different.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But any hoosers. Yeah, so this man was sitting naked. I said, lovely to meet you. I'm Donald. And he said, would you like some eggs? Of course. So we sit there, we're having breakfast, and then we're like, it's time to get ready for the pool party.
Mm-hmm.
And the pool party was like, they had sponsored by Mr. the Prep Company. They had like
the Tryst Hotel brought their bar staff and alcohol there.
It was lit.
And it was lit. There were hundreds of sexy boys in Speedos.
Oh, they were so sexy.
And then we had Joey with the mustache DJ, and that was his second event of 3 of the day. He also DJ'd the Pines party. So he was just bopping from party to party. It was pretty crazy.
Buzz Club, another club.
Yeah.
And the party was just so fun. So the room that we were staying in also doubled as the bathroom for the party.
The public bathroom.
Yeah.
There was the room I was staying in. Sorry, we were staying in. The room that we were staying in had its own entrance, which was incredible. You couldn't get to it from the main house. But that also meant that everyone used it to go to the bathroom.
Which is fine.
But all the rooms have windows all around them. And so for a period, I felt like I was a go-go boy in a box.
Yeah.
And I was just in the AC, like dancing in front of the mirror in full dragoons.
Yeah, and that was so fun. And so we kind of like cleared our stuff out of there, let people use it for the bathroom. But then we also were kind of like holding court, like, oh, welcome, like, so lovely to have you here. And it was funny because all these boys were in Speedos, and then you were in like a full drag look.
Yeah.
Which was so silly.
I feel like it was really a nice icebreaker to be in drag.
For sure.
Yeah.
I felt like the ice was... I was walking around with you, and I was like, oh, this is so easy, so
I had the best time.
I had the best time.
I was doing drag in like 90 plus degree weather is not usually something one wants to sign up for.
Right.
But it was really a beautiful time. And then I hosted the Best Buns competition. And the way that it worked, the guy who booked me for this, he made these golden tickets. So he's like, you have to give out the 10 best butts in the party, and then they'll compete for the best butt.
Willy Wonka walked.
Yeah.
So these golden tickets could run.
Yeah. And could twerk.
Yeah.
And Donald was, of course, one of the best butts.
Thank you.
I went around choosing all of them.
Sorry, I just want to say, because we have a lot of people just listen to this podcast. Right. If you haven't seen me before, like in person or on social media, I have one of the best butts you've ever seen. It's juicy. It's voluptuous. It's thick. It's toned. So like...
Yeah, this definitely was a pity ticket. But...
Yeah, so I'm just like, just know that like, so valid for me to be in the top 10.
It was very valid for him to be in the top 10.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's my friend. There's obviously a little bit of insider trading there.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's not at all, because he deserved it. He deserved to be there.
Yeah, and like sometimes, although I was kind of like a Nepo baby, like I was like a Nepo booty.
Well, you were a Nepo booty.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, just because you were a Nepo booty doesn't mean that you would have made it to the top 10.
And sometimes Nepo booties work harder.
Right. Well, I think that you got a leg up.
Yeah.
By doing all those squats.
Or a cheek up, yeah.
But then once you got there,
mm-hmm.
it's what you do that counts.
Exactly.
And so at this point, we don't know who won. Do we think Prima won?
Oh my God. Okay, we're going to let you at home. I want you to say out loud yes or no if you think I won. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Okay,
they're so interactive.
Yeah, I love it.
No one thinks harder.
No one thinks harder. And that's the thing. You can also, if you don't want to say it out loud, you can think it out loud.
The best part of our podcast is how much you can think.
You can think.
Yeah,
and we're in your ears helping your brain think.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Wait, what are you all thinking about right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Say it at the same time.
Say it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh.
Whoa. So...
That was
that
dark.
Yeah,
that was dark.
So let's bring some joy to their lives.
Yeah.
So it was very fun to host this thing.
Yeah.
And I'm introducing everyone. And there were a couple people I knew, a lot of strangers. And for some people, I'm like... I was asking everyone their names as if I didn't know them, but then for some people, I'm like admitting that I knew them. For Donald, I said, that's my best friend, which then I regretted saying because I felt like then people might not want to vote for my best friend because then because of the Nepo baby of it all,
insider
trading. But having said that, one of the host's husbands also competed.
Right.
And he did make the top 4.
Right.
So that's all I'm saying
there. Okay, so you introduced everyone, which was so kind. But then when you went to introduce me, you chose chaos.
I just killed a gnat.
Oh my God. Can you kill the mouse that's here?
Yeah.
So you chose chaos, and that you're like, oh my God, you admitted that we're best friends. So fun, so cute.
And then I said, your name is Donald, like Donald Trump.
And then
I said, boo!
And then people didn't know what to do about that. They're like, wait, so do we hate him? And then
I said, no, this is my bestie.
Yeah.
So then we moved on. Everyone did their thing. Donald did a really amazing job. He was wearing a Speedo that had a little like
clamp or something
that you could unclamp and then remove it. I made him practice 5 times. He did an incredible job.
I did a great number, but ultimately, like, people were used to booing for me because of like the precedent that
I just feel like I feel like and so then one at a time I put my hand over everyone's butt and had everyone practice the democratic right to vote and cheer. But for Donald, I said and so for everyone I was like, I'm gonna name everyone by name. It ended up being like 15 people that were competing because some people decided they wanted to do it too that weren't chosen.
Right.
And for certain people, I got their names right. And for certain people, I made up names.
Yeah.
And for you, I said, and give it up for the 45th president, Donald. dead silence.
Yeah.
And then I said, wait, I shouldn't have said that because, the prize was 500 buckaroonies, $500.
That was stolen from me. This is stolen land.
Yeah. And so, yeah. But then I said, wait, I didn't set you up for success. I'm going to come back to Donald. I came back to him, still silence.
Still, yeah.
Yeah.
I just feel
yeah,
like
he didn't win, but he did have a great time.
Oh, I had the best
And
time.
the memories are the things that we made along the way.
The memories are priceless, by the way.
Yeah.
And it was so fun. And the guy who won gave nothing.
Gave nothing. So there was a top 4,
Mhm.
and then there was a top winner after that. And the guy who won, he was very like masculine, straight passing, very dude from Maine. He like talked like this unironically. And
Yeah.
he was just such a bro. And in the first round, he didn't show his cheeks at all. And in the second round, he only showed them for like the last split 2 seconds.
He gave nothing.
And people ate it up.
Yeah.
People ate it up. And I just have to go off of the audience vote.
Right.
You know? And I also had to go off of what the host of the party wanted, which was him to win.
Right.
And even so, then I like was walking around and people were like, Jefferson was robbed. Jefferson was robbed.
Mhm.
And Jefferson is actually going to be in my dating game on Thursday.
No way.
Yeah. So hopefully he'll have a redemption.
Oh,
That's
Jefferson.
only $50, but not
Yeah.
500. So it is what it is.
Wait, Jefferson. I'm so
Yeah.
excited to see Jefferson again. Truly robbed, but was like such a good sport about it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was like, the person who won did not have a better butt than anyone. He was just mask and people like that.
His
But-
body was T.
Yeah.
His voice
But
was
was it best body
D.
tea competition? Or
No, it was
best
best
voice
butt.
competition? Yeah. Yeah.
It's messed up. I'm just saying it's messed up.
Yeah.
That's why it's really important to vote.
Mm-hmm.
It's really important to vote.
Yeah. I won the electoral college, but it, like not popular. But
You didn't win either. You won literally nothing.
Darn it.
Yeah.
I'm so nice. Anyways, that was so fun, and then we went out.
Well,
all
also,
night,
you can win the popular vote and lose the election.
Yeah, I know.
So, but you were saying the opposite just now.
Yeah, because
so you
I'm a
sounded
scientist.
stupid.
No, I'm a scientist.
You should think a little
A
harder.
plus B equals C, babe.
Yeah.
Also, we're outside the party. We're standing outside. We see these two guys from
yes.
Muhlenberg, okay?
With their child. Which is a crazy thing.
Yeah.
Pines Party is the biggest like party weekend in Fire Island, which is a pretty crazy weekend to bring an infant to.
Yeah, I don't want to parent shame.
I don't want to
I
parent
don't want to
shame.
dad
Yeah.
and dad shame.
Yeah.
But if I were to.
Right. No, I'm not.
Yeah, and I would
and
never
also,
do that.
we just learned how much money it costs to
Yeah.
have infant. And then you have to raise it on top of that.
Oh
so it's
my
pretty crazy.
goodness.
Having said that, it's pretty crazy.
It's crazy to bring a child to that specific weekend, but I would like never say anything about that. Like that's the
No,
thing.
I would never speak it out loud to like a public platform.
Not in front of a microphone. Like that's
No.
not something I would. Feel
No, I
comfortable
just
doing.
don't. I mean, I don't know. I do feel like there are certain thoughts that are better left in your head.
Yeah.
But to just say it to your best friend, sometimes you have to go through things.
Of course.
And then sometimes you can be like, that thought wasn't so good.
Right.
But thankfully, I just said it in the privacy of my own home, which is actually my best friend's apartment.
Right.
And I didn't share it out loud with anyone else. So
Not
it's
even
all
once.
good. Not once.
But if I were to.
But if I were to.
But anyways, we bump into these two boys, and I was like, Muhlenberg gays, and they're like, what? And we're like,
We didn't really know them in college. I
No.
did take a sociology class with one of them, and I used to think he was so hot. And then I found out he was like a gay guy later. Like he was like came out, I think the year after, and so that was like a horny thing.
That's exciting. Email. But anyway. So we're like, oh my god, we're Muhlenberg gays. We were Muhlenberg roommates. And they're like, oh my god, no way, you're roommates. And Mike goes, wait, you guys were roommates? And I was like, no, Michael, we were roommates. That's how we know each other.
Yeah.
And they got a laugh out of that.
Yeah.
Even the baby laughed.
Right. He didn't seem happy to be there.
Well.
This
It
has been... Whoa! Watermelon! Your hair looks so good.
It looks really
You
nice.
look so Brooklyn right now.
My husband just walked into the apartment holding a full watermelon. And okay,
We can't wait to eat it.
wait. You know how in the past we played the game like how many pieces of bacon are in a pig? How many seeds do you think are in the average watermelon?
Oh, I was thinking how many slices can you get out of a
That's
watermelon?
stupid.
That's stupid.
Seeds.
Well, I always buy seedless.
But
I would say
seeded.
20.
Okay, audience at home, how many seeds do you think are in an average watermelon? I'm gonna say 120 to 160.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Let's look it up right now.
That is so wrong.
That's what I think. How many seeds in average watermelon? We're both racing to type it.
Yeah.
Oh, it is
Whoa!
200 to 800 seeds.
What?
Maybe this is a recurring segment on our podcast where we like guess random things like that.
Well,
like, what do you think?
If they come, what do you think about this?
Okay, audience.
According to Quora.com,
Yeah,
I don't know if I can trust that.
I trust it. According to Quora.com.
Oh, watermelon.org. Let's see what they say.
I mean, if anyone knows.
Yeah.
Watermelon.org knows. Yeah, so 200 to 800 seeds. I think that does sound right. It's more than bacon, I'll tell you that much per pig ratio. But seeds are so small. And that makes sense. So my husband has been on a real watermelon kick recently, okay?
Okay, did you know, I just learned something.
Oh, no.
Did you know that they call the inside of a watermelon flesh?
Ew.
Watermelon flesh.
So when you have a flesh-eating bacteria,
So basically,
that's what it is?
Yeah, it's eating watermelon. And also your Army Hammer every time you eat a watermelon.
Right, because you're flesh-eating?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Wait, Peter learned that, like, sometimes watermelon has, like, calories and stuff. I think if it's fruit, it should be considered salad. It should be considered health.
I think everything has calories except for celery.
And Diet Coke.
Diet Coke. Diet Coke has just chemicals.
But no calories.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, it's Coke
I did
Zero.
my second Coke today. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I had a Diet Coke at brunch again.
We went to brunch with Sophie, and every time we go to brunch with Sophie, he has a Diet Coke.
I don't know what this is, but this woman who never orders Diet Coke in front of me makes me feel
her
like
boyfriend did
does.
order a Diet Coke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And by the time we air this podcast, maybe he's fiance. Her boyfriend orders Diet Coke, and I look at it and I see how crisp and refreshing. I had it with some lemon today. Oh my God. I have to say, usually at brunch, I drink alcohol. That is I really love this stuff, okay? I drink alcohol. I spend money on it. It is something that I love to do. But today I had a Diet Coke and I was just as happy. I said, I don't need the alcohol. I just needed this Diet Coke.
Yeah, and I needed coffee.
It was so yummy.
Love coffee.
It was so yummy.
Yeah. I'm happy for you.
I
don't make it a habit,
Yeah.
even though it's probably better than drinking alcohol all the time. What do you think's worse, drinking a Diet Coke all the time or drinking an alcohol all the time?
I think alcohol is literally poison for the
Yeah.
system. Speaking of, I can't wait for our pregame after this.
Yeah.
But I think I definitely don't want to become a Diet Coke drinker on the regular.
You know what's really silly?
Please.
Gen Z doesn't drink alcohol because it's bad for you, but
Right.
the amount of drugs that they do is exorbitant.
That's so true. Speaking of fun habits, I went out with 3 women last night, and 3 straight women. And at a certain point, we were having drinks, and then we're going to the next bar, and all of them were like, "We need cigarettes." And I was like, "Oh, these crazy girls!" So we went to a smoke shop. They all got cigarettes. Honey, I don't smoke cigarettes because I'm a goody two shoes.
Did you when in Rome or you didn't?
I didn't when in
Good.
Rome. I've still never even tried a cigarette in my life. But I love the aesthetic of I always.
It is a fun aesthetic.
I want to get the bubblegum ones.
But then you should, yeah. But then you smell so bad after you smoke a cigarette.
I kind of don't mind the smell.
I always have. So I have 2 cigarette things to say.
Yeah.
The one is I didn't smoke a cigarette for so long until college, and one might hear that sentence and think, "Oh, you probably smoked a cigarette at a party."
Right.
No.
I
was a directing major in school, and I was in a directing class, and I had to direct a 45-minute play, and in the play there were cigarettes, and my first play in this class went so poorly that I'm like, I have to knock this out of the water. That's not the sentence. Out of the park.
Yeah.
Out of the water park.
Yeah.
I have. Let's clip that. That's fine. So
clip it, baby.
Yeah.
Clip.
Put that on a clothes rack because we gotta clip it.
A clip.
So my mom is like, "Oh my God," because I'm like, there are fake cigarettes out there that just blow vapor. That's
but you
not
wanted
real.
to go method.
No, I'm directing. It's 2 other actors.
Yeah, but method on their behalf.
So I'm like trying to find, and this was before the days of like Amazon and like the ease of the internet.
Right.
And so I'm trying to find one of these fake cigarettes that I know exists out there. My mom is like, she calls me up, Michael, you'll never believe I was at a gas station and I saw one of those fake cigarettes. I
Stop.
bought it and I'm sending it to you. I receive it in the mail. I'm like, this is perfect. It looks exactly like a cigarette. I go to take a puff. It's an electric cigarette.
Oh,
Why would they sell a fake
my
cigarette
God.
at a gas station? They're
Yeah.
obviously, and this was also, now everyone's e-cigarette this, vape that.
Yeah.
This was also before the days of
That's
that. This
really
was like the
funny.
beginning of that. It looked like a real cigarette, but it was fully a like e-cigarette.
That's incredible.
And so that was my first puff of a cigarette. And I called my mom
Your mom-
furious. My second.
It's just funny, like your mom is like a lot more involved in like your day to day than like what I'm, and I love my
Yeah.
mom, and mom, I love the relationship we have, but like my mom wouldn't know if like in a class I'm like, oh, this is happening, like I just get my shit done and I don't complain like a little whiny bitch.
So first of all, I resent that.
Resent it all you
Because
want.
what I'm gonna say
Resent it all
is
you want.
I'm
I'm independent and I'm perfect.
I don't complain like a whiny little bitch. I talk
Then
to
what's
my
that voice
mom
about?
all the time. Okay, well, just because I have a whiny voice doesn't mean that I'm whining. And I talk to my mom all the time, and
Yeah.
I update her about my life, and I tell her things. And I even told her about how there was someone doing meth in our Fire Island home. So,
Wait, when's the other time you do cigarettes?
so
I
yeah,
think I know.
yeah. So in P-Town, we go every single year. There's a smoker section at tea, and we explain what tea was. And they, you know, we don't smoke,
Right.
but once a year I get super fucked up on Planters punches, which is kind of like, it's a rum punch with every kind of drink under. I think it's like a tequila sunrise meets a Manhattan.
Right, something like that.
It has a little bit of everything,
Yeah.
including lighter fluid. And so after 3 of those, I'm ready for my one puff. And so I go into the section, I bum a cigarette off of
Yeah, you walk
someone.
around like, anyone got to smoke?
Yeah. And I literally say that, anyone got to smoke? And then I finally get my smoke, and then
no
I
one's
say,
fun around here. I
yeah.
know.
And then I do that as well. And then I go into Grease mode, not Grease the country, but the musicale. And I say, you're the one that I want.
No.
Tell me about it, stud.
That's what you say.
Yeah.
Tell me about it, stud. I
'Cause I'm
got
standing-
chills.
Oh yeah, I got chills.
I'm multiplying.
So yeah, I do the end of Grease
Yeah.
with my one puff.
It's really
and
good.
It's always a joy.
If I were to ever smoke a cigarette, trust me, that's what I would do.
Yeah.
But these 3 girls were enjoying these cigarettes, and I was like, wow, they look so chic. This is so Charlie XCX 365 Party Girl.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So I went to a straight club last night, and not one but 2. And guess what?
Where did you go?
One place was called Gosh. And so I was like, oh God. And it
Oh,
was all
gosh.
gnome themed. Everything was
That's
gnomes.
that's dream. That's Peter's dream.
Yeah, Peter, we gotta
Did
go
you
there.
hear that, Peter? A gnome themed bar. That's your dream.
I was chilling with my gnomies.
Yeah.
You know? And
Did
so
you see Romeo and Juliet?
yeah. No, I didn't. But we were at this, it's like very chic, very darkly lit. And we walk in, and I'm wearing shorts because it's the summer, but like a nice formal outfit, but with shorts. And they were like, so unfortunately, you're gonna have to wear pants. We do have a pair of orange pants we could lend you. I was like, of course. So I put on the pants, and
This happened last night?
yeah, last night. And the three.
Wait, they let you borrow and like the bouncer?
Yeah, they're for this, because the first place we went to was like a restaurant bar, a club. And so like we had dinner reservations, and this is
so at the dinner,
Yeah.
you weren't allowed to wear shorts.
correct. So
Whoa.
and this happened to me once at a place called Sexy Fish in Miami. Similarly, I was wearing shorts, and they're like, you can't wear shorts in here.
Is
So-
that like a straight person thing?
I think
to try to not let gay guys into the bar?
Probably. They're like,
Because they do that with gay bars and open-toed shoes.
right, because they don't want women there.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It felt homophobic and targeted, but I actually like the orange pants they lent me. But anyways, my 3 female friends were like, they're like, I just have to say, like, if I was with a straight guy, he would probably be so pissed off that this happened that he would, like, storm off or be like, no, whatever. And they're like, you were just like, okay. And, like, took off your shoes and put on these pants. And I was like, yeah, it's funny. I don't know. So this happened once in the night. And we're, like, having drinks, partying, woohoo. And then we're like, okay, let's
It
go
is
to
so hot outside.
It was so hot
And they're,
outside.
like, probably wearing dresses.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Well, yeah, my friend Madison was like, I almost jumped in and said, like, I'm wearing, like, a very short dress and skirt. And, like,
there
what's
is
the
some
difference?
kind of...
Yeah.
But it's, you know, as men, I think it's nice if we get a little bit of oppression.
I was fine with it. I honestly thought it was funny. So then we're like, okay, it's time to go to the next place. And I was like, honestly, I kind of like the pants. I'm going to try and just walk out of here with them.
They didn't.
And so
like
they
that.
like beeline it. So I like walk. And they're like, sir, your pants? I was like, I forgot. I forgot. So then
so they just have those pants on hand in case.
Yeah. So they did.
And they probably have orange pants because they think no one will want to keep them.
Exactly. And I was like, these are really cute.
Yeah.
I felt like I was like on a screen.
I mean, we're sitting on orange couch right now.
Right.
There's orange phone recording us.
Orange is major. It's one of the summer.
Orange is the new black.
It's one of the colors of the summer. What do you think the color of the summer is?
Well, you think it's butter yellow, but it's not.
It is.
It's not. It's just yellow. Trending right now on socials.
It's
butter yellow was the color like 3 summers ago.
Honey.
3 years ago.
It's butter yellow. Then what is it?
Isn't it white this year? I'm talking about the Pantone color. Isn't it some like random
Pantone
off-white?
color is not what I'm talking about.
No, I know.
I'm talking about where are the trends?
The trends are butter yellow.
Look right over there. Yeah, that is sunscreen. Butter yellow.
Butter yellow.
Butter yellow. Look at the color of butter right now.
Yellow.
Butter yellow.
Butter.
But anyways, so we go to the next, and my friend Madison is like, we're going to this other club. And I was like, okay.
And what is this one called? You don't know.
I don't know what it's called at all. But she's
Where was it?
It was like by St. Mark Street.
Okay,
like
fine.
downtown. And so she was like, I like know the bouncer there. Like it's gonna be so chill. We get outside, there's like the longest line you've ever seen. And I was like, I'm like too, and everyone's like 21, 22.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I think I'm like too old for this. Like, can we go to like a gay bar or something? And she's like, no, it's fine. It was also raining earlier in the night, so we all had umbrellas, and my friend Maura came in a raincoat.
I wouldn't even say it's raining. It was pouring.
The old man
snoring.
Kind of like me. Oh my god, I'm gonna be old and snoring one day. Anyways, there was like but it had stopped raining. We're all holding on to our belongings. Then she like goes up to the bouncer and she's like, and she comes back and she's like, so they also require you to wear pants? And I was like, this can't be happening twice. She's like, I have an idea. What? Take Maura's raincoat, put it on as pants, and we'll wrap it around you, and those will be your pants. So that's what we did. I took the arms of her raincoat, I stepped into them. It was very tight. You know, I have big old stinky feet. And I stepped into them. I wrap it around me. We like wrap it around my waist. And I was like, so I can barely walk at all. They're like, it's fine. Just like look chill,
Just wobble, yeah.
And then so she like pointed back.
You said wobble,
like,
baby, wobble, baby.
And did you see the picture of my pants?
No.
Like, it looks normal. I'll just show you like just.
It actually looks normal.
Yeah. It kind of.
Wait, it looks completely normal.
Yeah, it looked like cool like pants. So then but I was like, okay. And they're like, okay, yeah, now you can go in. And I like wobble in. And like could barely
Do they
move.
know that it's jacket?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think he was
pants.
like, these are awesome pants he found.
Yeah.
And then I got in and took them off. And
yeah, of course.
Partied. And then the girls.
Well, you call like pants identify by they them,
right?
But jacket doesn't.
Mm.
Jacket is more of an it. An it that.
Mm-hmm. It that.
Yeah.
That bitch.
I took it off.
Yeah.
You wouldn't say I took them off. Pants are them. Jacket is it. So I just don't want you to misgender the clothing like that.
You raise me up. But anywho, then the girls were like, we need to go to another straight club. And I was like, that, and I've hit my max.
Yeah.
And I've hit my max. Straight clubs to me are diabolical. First of all, it's like you all just spend $25 on espresso martinis. That's
all right, let's not get crazy because gay bars are also insane.
Yeah, but at least you get to be gay in those spaces.
But they are straight, so they get to be straight.
Oh, that's actually really cool for them.
Wait, I wanna say differently why gay bar or straight bars are crazy.
Please.
We went to Miami with Hot Sam. When was that?
Years ago.
Why was that? Why did we go? Just for fun?
I think
I feel like we like
I
went
had
for
a gift
reason.
card.
Oh yeah. And once again, we fit 3 people in a bed.
We do be doing that.
2 gays, 1 girl.
That's our perfect formula. Sugar, spice, and everything nice. What's that from?
Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we went
Mhm.
we went to Miami, and there's a lot of strip clubs in Miami where like we have to go. Was it our first time? It was my first time, maybe.
I had been. I'm
Yeah.
well traveled.
So we had to go to the strip club. We walk in. Hot Sam woman gets in for free,
Mhm.
and we have to pay like $40 each or something.
Yeah.
And we're like, what? That's so much money. And it's like, sorry, like women get in for free. And Sam was like, well, it's fucked up. It's like, well, I don't know. I think it's nice.
It's fair. Yeah.
It's like, what, 2/3 of the dollar or whatever? Or whatever. We're really offending people today. I think it's nice that we get to give back in that way. But yeah, we paid all that money, and then we're kind of walking around. We're not attracted to women.
Right.
So all the strip club stuff that was happening was just kind of like, okay.
Yeah.
And I think we had talked about when I won a free trip to New Orleans once, and we went to that strip club.
So fun.
And we were having so much fun with the girls there.
Yeah.
But that was more like interactive. This one was more like just watch the show.
Yeah.
It was much more like industrial, or it was much more like corporate. I don't know.
I think I just only like going to gay bars at this age in my life, and this stage in my life. Like,
it just depends on what bar it is.
I mean, yes, true. But
this was very much like we are here for like women showing off their body to men.
Yeah.
And the strippers would come around and try to get you to like buy a room with them in the back, or give drinks to you or whatever. And we were like, oh no, like sorry, we're gay. They would just walk away. Like they weren't even nice about it.
Yeah.
They were just like, oh well, I'm not wasting my fucking time.
Right. And as someone who just watched an episode of Hacks where Deborah Vance goes to a strip club and ultimately just wants to write her monologue, like I resonated with that.
Yeah. And this is basically a monologue, a podcast.
Wait, we might have to go to the next segment, like
because it's so
we could talk forever.
I know, but I still feel like there's like a few more topics.
Okay, a few more topics. Let's talk about them. So I feel like we need to pivot back into our Fire Island trip, because like as much as I want to talk about our Miami trip, what's closest to my heart right now
is FIP, baby.
So we were out all night partying, dancing.
I had never. So it's on the party, as we said, it's on the beach, and it goes until 6 a.m., 7 a.m.
Yeah,
8 a.m. So we stayed up all night and watched the sun rise. It was so fun.
That was really cool.
It was so cool.
It was cool to literally be there. The sun's rising. Everyone's just still dancing, still having fun. You're talking to everyone you've ever seen in your whole life. You're bumping into people like, oh my God, it's you. Oh my God, it's you. Oh my God, you're here.
Yeah,
like,
and before
over and
maybe
over.
you couldn't see very far into the distance, and now suddenly you can see everything.
I will say, once the lights came up, not everyone looked as good as they did in the dark.
Yeah, no, especially after staying up all night. It's like a more organic version of the lights going on so that everyone leaves the bar.
Right.
It was silly.
It was like, oh, the sun has decided like it's time to go home.
Yeah.
And then you jumped in the ocean.
I went into the Osh.
You went into the Osh. You saw a celebrity naked who we won't name, but
great member
of society.
Mm-hmm.
And then we were like, we're not done. So we had a pool party with Pam.
Yeah, we had a pool party with Pam, which was really sweet. We could have gone to the after party at Pavilion, but that would be too much.
No, yeah. Some people were like, after parties, and we're like, it is 7 a.m.
Some people didn't go to sleep until that night.
That's insane.
Because Donald went home, and then I went to the closing party. We took a nap, or we went to bed at like 7, 8.
From like 7 to 12.
Yeah. And no, you slept till 12. I slept till 1.
Yeah.
You woke me up.
Yeah.
I slept through your alarm.
Right.
I was pretty shocked.
Right.
And yeah, and then I went to the closing party. It was so fun. It was by a pool, and there was an incredible DJ. And at the end, I jumped into the pool. And so you could just see it was like hundreds of people surrounded this pool dancing. It was so cool.
So after like our night of kikiing, dancing, having fun, I woke up with one mission and one mission only. Turkey meatballs. I don't know why I couldn't stop thinking about turkey meatballs. They have them at the Pines Pantry. I was like, I need these meatballs. It's all that I want. So I was like, I'm going to get them. So you and I wake you up, and I'm like, Michael, it is time for these turkey meatballs, and you can get whatever sandwich that you get. So
Pantry girl.
the pantry girl. So we walk over, we get there. I realize there's no turkey meatballs, there's chicken meatballs. Fine.
Fine,
Hey,
no worries.
And then we get them, and I'm so hungry. I'm like, I can't wait to go home. I need to eat them now. So I eat like 2 meatballs really fast. And then I was like, we can finish the rest at home. We're walking home, and I'm like, I feel unwell. But I didn't drink too much the night before, so I was like, I don't feel like I'm gonna throw up from being hungover. And it didn't feel like that. I was like, what is happening? And I don't know. And we get home, we're walking home. I didn't even say anything to you, but I'm like, I don't feel good. But for context for our thinkers, like, I have not thrown up since college. And I don't like really throw up from drinking or from being physically ill. Like, that's not what my body decides to do. My body decides to just sit in it and kind of wait for it to pass, you know?
And I do more of a diarrhea.
And then you're like, we get back to the house, and Michael's like, I'm gonna eat in the other room. I was like, I just need to run to the bathroom really quick. I go back, full meatballs coming out, like I never chewed them. The meatballs plopped out of my mouth. I hate throwing up. I think it's disgusting.
I hate throwing up.
I thought it was the meanest thing that's ever happened to me.
So I grew up throwing up a lot. Can I talk about that?
Please.
So I have a really, really weird swallowing condition called...
That's what everyone on Fire Island was saying.
Yeah. I honestly was like basically celibate during Fire Island. So I have a really weird swallowing condition called eosinophilic esophagitis, and basically it's short P. So basically, everyone's esophagus, when you swallow, it kind of does a motion of the ocean. It kind of imagine like someone doing a worm on a dance floor.
Right.
That's what it's doing. So that the food goes down.
Fabulous.
Mine likes to paralyze. And so when it's paralyzed, what I do is I will regurgitate the food. And I experienced this through my whole life up until like the beginning of college.
Right.
Because it wasn't really a diagnosable thing. And it happened so much that I literally was like, what if I'm bulimic and I don't even know?
Oh my God.
And I told my mom, I was like, I think that's what it is. I think I'm just bulimic and I literally just don't know that. It's so deep seated in my psyche that I don't know. But I was like, but I don't mean to do this. It's just happening. But it really made eating I still have anxiety from eating.
That's
because
wild.
So much of my life was doing that. And then thankfully my family friend who's a GI doctor, he learned about this thing. They were like, there's this new thing that they've diagnosed called EOE, esophagitis.
There's new things all the time. Peptides.
And
peptides are new.
And then I got on, all you have to do is take Prilosec over the counter. OTC.
That's kind of stupid.
OGX.
Who is that? Oh, is that
Plaz? We've been talking for so long. So that was hard for me, but thankfully it's under control now. And then the guy who is in Mean Girls, his husband has the same issue.
Oh my God.
And he got a full fucking gay article about it. About how like he had to get surgery to fix it. But
we've kind of been in the press. We had a gay article.
Yeah, we had a gay article.
Thank you, so gay.
Thank you, so gay, for
being so gay.
What?
What?
Come sit.
Wait. Hey, we have a special guest on this segment of the podcast.
Wait, no, you can't touch it.
You can't touch it.
I literally
Try
didn't.
Again. No, Donald did.
Okay, wow. Donald doesn't know how to do his own fucking job.
We have a special
Wait,
guest on this moment and segment of the podcast. It's Plasma. Do you want to join for group thing?
I want to join for a
Come
group
sit.
thing. I also want to join for a group drink. Can I get a group drink before I get a group thing?
Yeah, all we have is tequila.
That's my mother.
She's right there.
Yeah.
She's right
There's
there.
one in the freezer though.
Oh, there's one in the freezer. There's one in the freezer. So sorry, sorry to our editor at home,
which is me.
Which is Michael.
Today.
We know these disruptions can be really disruptive. You have all these diseases.
Yeah.
What else should I feel bad about?
No, I feel like that's it. I'm good.
You feel good?
I feel like, are we getting to group think or we're
We're
not?
going
We're
to, but
gonna
once our
wait.
special guest is
Yeah.
here, yeah, we're gonna wait.
Wait, was there one more thing we wanted to talk about?
I mean, you were saying like, yeah, I throw up so rarely. I really hated the feeling. Would not recommend. If you're watching this at home and thinking, should I throw up today or should I not? I'm gonna say, don't do it, honey.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. It is not.
It's really
nice.
uncomfortable.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Even after drinking, although like if you do that, then you feel so fine and so normal.
I've only thrown up from drinking twice in my life.
Whoa.
Wait,
What were
I'm
the
trying
times?
to...
In a bathtub once?
Yes. Oh yeah. I threw up twice in my life. Once was Jeff Perla took me to his brunch at Toro Loco downtown, and we went on a full debaucherous Sunday fun day.
Yeah.
I never drank that much in my life. Everything was free. He just would be like, "Hi, I'm an influencer," and they'd be like, "Great, wait this way, sir." This was a lot of years ago, pre-COVID.
Yeah.
It was probably like 8 or 9 years ago.
Insane.
And yeah, back then being an influencer meant more than it did today, probably.
Right.
And
It was a sacred art that we lost.
yeah. And yeah, I was just getting funneled with the alcohol. I had to eventually leave.
Yeah.
And I was
Where did you throw up?
Was it close to my birthday? Who cares?
Couldn't be less interesting. Yeah.
What is interesting is I was making my off-Broadway debut in Camp Morningwood, the musical, which we had just talked about last week. And which is where I was gifted that green furry coat. And it was a gift. So the day after this excursion, I'm supposed to do my like big number, right? That's like pretty high and very dancey is what they told me. And so I'm like, I have to be in my best behavior and I have to like really take care of the vocal cords.
Right.
I wake up, my instrument.
Yeah.
I wake up puking my brains out into my toilet, thankfully. And this is before Tushy too.
Right.
So can you imagine? And I'm just puking. And I'm like, fuck, there's so much acid on my cords now. It's going to be really hard to sing tomorrow. And how am I going to dance? And I called you like early in the morning telling like, and you were like, just power through, babe.
Yeah.
Like, get a lot of Gatorade. And so that's what I did. I drank a lot of Gatorade. I get there. I'm really freaked out. And they're like, so we're not even going to sing the song today because we're just going to learn the choreography.
Wow.
And it's
God
just...
is good.
Yeah, and it's like just going to be you choreograph. Like it's a solo number. No one else is in it. And so it was just me learning the dance with the choreographer.
Incredible.
So it was like so chill. So thankfully...
That was one time you puked.
That was one time I puked.
Another was after the, not Webbies, what's it called?
The Queer Tees.
The Queer Tees.
When I was nominated for one Queer Tea in my life, lost, but I did gain a roofie at the Abbey. And
You did gain trust in a new best friend.
Yeah, I did.
Peter, can I have a straw flown in on set? Zoo.
Wow.
Thank you, Mouse.
We would like to welcome our second ever guest to the podcast. You might know her from Thinking About Drag. It's Plasma.
Honestly, you guys, popular misconception. I have never once and never intend to think.
You think? So we're talking about times where we threw up because last weekend I threw up a meatball in Fire Island.
Wait, a whole meatball intact?
3.
One for each of us.
Aww.
Dinner, yummy.
Yeah.
Daddy's little meatball.
That's a little tonight. Yeah.
But okay, can you explain when Michael puked and you took care of him in a bathtub?
Yeah, so this is what had happened was this. So we were at the Queer Tees because you were first time nominee. This was in what, 2023?
Sure.
Yes.
Nominee, you didn't win.
Nominee.
Because when I went to the Webbies, I won.
You won
But
what?
I don't even think
A
you were
Webbie.
I don't think you were nominated this year though, love.
Yeah,
I wasn't.
my love.
I wasn't my love.
Yeah.
I keep going.
So Michael was nominated for their incredible 2-season show web series called Interested In. And so Michael took me as your special +1. And that was literally right before I got my final call asking me to be part of Roofie's Drag Race. And foreshadowing, honestly. And then that night, the moment we had snuck into the VIP because we told them we're nominees. And then I was like, I know everyone in there. I knew no one in there.
Right.
I knew.
But when you are in full dragoons, you can do anything.
You can do
Yeah,
anything.
you walk up to a
Even
security
if you're not
guard.
a rude girl.
Yeah, you walk up to someone with a clipboard and you say, I'm on it. And then you walk right past them. They won't ask.
They won't.
Yeah. So we snuck in. We sat with David Silver, who at the time was dating Trixie Mattel. And we thought that we were going to be celebrities by the end of the night. Turns out what we weren't at the end of the night was celebrities, but what we were was fucked up.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, after Michael lost the category, I remember we went to the bathroom and peed together like girl.
Yeah, and
And
she
then-
was in a full like corseted dress that she had to undo and then get back into her
Mhm.
outfit.
Insane behavior.
Yeah.
Yeah, I since then have learned how to get myself in and out of that particular costume.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
I believe in growth.
Yeah.
And then after that, we got really, really drunk, and then we went to a secondary location, the Abbey. The Abbey, you may have heard of it.
Owned by Tristan Triss.
But
Yeah.
this was
This is
before.
before.
And this is before. This is when it was like less corporate.
Mhm. Yeah, this was like Prima Donna,
Yeah.
Yeah.
post Roofie.
Prima Donna.
Prima Donna.
Oh!
You have some confessions part 2 to make.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Michael's probably horizontal.
Yeah.
And I remember
I don't remember. I have never blacked out in my life except for this day.
Yeah, and so
And
like
I remember Mariah Paris Balenciaga, and like, what was that other diva?
I'm trying to remember.
She has like the bob.
She
Bob.
What's her name, B.O.B.?
Yeah.
Started calling you Bob?
Yeah,
Anyway,
Bob.
it was like 2 Rue girls. We were also in the VIP section of the Abbey.
Yeah,
and we were feeling really cool.
Yeah, we had just had our photo taken by a new up and coming photographer whose name I couldn't tell you if my life
No, but
depended
it's
on
a
it.
good photo. But
Good
it's a really
photo,
good photo.
really good photo. And
Really
then
good
yeah,
photo.
Michael was like, I think I need to go home.
Yeah. I don't remember anything.
Yeah, so
My only memory was like sitting in the VIP, and then dark, nothing. Mariah Paris Balenciaga like doing a number, nothing.
Nothing.
Waking up in a bathtub with my back on the faucet, projectile vomiting.
Oh.
Yeah.
With the water running on my head and back.
and
your
me in-
kidney's missing.
and me in full drag going, Michael, wake up!
Yeah.
Yeah, Michael, you're soaking in your own vomit. Michael, wake up!
Ew.
Yeah, and that's when we knew we were
We're
friends. Literally, that was
Well,
like,
that's when we knew we were family.
Mhm.
yeah.
We were already friends.
Well,
at
because
that
we had
point.
been to the Olive Garden, so it was just a matter of time.
Right,
Because
yeah,
when we were
exactly.
there, we
We
were
were
family.
family.
Plasma,
Yeah.
when's the last time you vomited?
Oh, well, I have acid reflux, so every day a little bit. You know what I
Mm,
mean?
Yeah.
mhm.
No, I actually,
Or your most traumatic time.
either or.
Either
Or
or.
just
Most
maybe
traumatic
a
time
fun
ever?
time. Maybe a fun time.
Oh,
we
a
don't have
fun
to do
a nice
trauma.
time. A nice time where you threw up.
One
One that brought you joy.
honestly, anytime I wake up and I'm so hungover, and then I throw up in the morning in the light of God's creation,
Oh, nice.
and then my body, after I lift my head up out of the toilet, I go, and then I have a new lease on my little life.
Wait, I have a better time
of mine.
in P-Town. Was it last year?
What was that?
Okay, so last summer we took our annual birthright trip to Provincetown, Massachusetts, and there was a night when all I had done all day was drink, and every time I picked up a drink, it was a different kind of alcohol because I thought I was not only brave but also invincible. So that night we're getting ready to go out, and I was like, "You guys, I have a really bad stomachache. I don't know if I can go." Cut to they go out and party, which is Donald and Michael and Donald's husband Peter, who was not
Producer.
perturbed enough to stay home with me. And I had the worst stomachache of my life. I was writhing in the bottom of the tub. I was writhing in bed in front of the AC. I was writhing on the couch. I was writhing. Mama, I was writhing. And so by the time they got back, I had like slept for a little bit. I finally fallen asleep for a little bit. They got back. They were watching something in the living room. I woke up feeling worlds better. And I came out of our deep, dark bedroom, and everyone fell silent. And I think Donald was like, "You okay, Eva?" And out of nowhere, I came up with the line, "They tried. They tried to keep me down, but nevertheless, she persisted." And it was essentially like the birth of Venus is
Yeah.
considered. Yeah.
And
And
then,
Maya,
and then
they
did we go out
tried.
again? Didn't we like go out?
I think we went out after
Yeah,
that,
we
and
went
you
out after
came.
that.
You're
Yeah.
like, they tried.
Yeah.
And
they tried and they failed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've been really trying to get us to our next segment. I'm going to do that right now,
Okay, great.
which is group
Group
things. So
things.
this is where we think about the topics that the whole group is thinking about.
Right.
So I'm going to start with something that's, representative of you, a drag queen.
All right.
So this week, a bunch of drag queens joined Hilary Duff.
Oh, yeah.
Hilary Duff on stage and did her With Love dance choreography.
Right.
How did it feel to not be selected for that?
What
What do you think about that?
It was bliss.
I was.
Who are the queens that were selected? I only
it
know
was
Hanukkah.
Hanukkah Lewinsky,
Love.
Essa Noche,
Love.
Julie J,
Mhm.
Love.
Crystal Envy.
Love.
You can do
There's
it with
two more.
love.
There's 2 more.
Well,
Well, I want to say her last. What's the Lux Noir London?
Pass.
Oh,
And
ooh.
And
Corey Anderson better not be listening.
well, it was all his clients.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and then that makes a lot of sense.
What's the other one?
Aquaria. It was
Aquaria.
Love Aquaria.
Well, it was so good. So basically, Hilary Duff always does this in her concert. There's this famous video of her performing on the Today Show and doing like a really lame
I would say it's like
dance number.
flopography.
Yeah.
But it's become iconic, and so she always brings up fans every night to do this choreography with her. But
in New York, she
out
brought drag
Queens.
queens, and it was at Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
So
it was and one night they had all RuPaul's Drag Race girls, and then the next night they had all local queens,
girls,
which I thought was really classy and nice.
And Corey, I will suck your fucking dick if you will put me on that stage, love.
And Corey, I'll have something to say about that.
I thought it was incredible. It was so good. Hanukkah Lewinsky wore like the exact outfit that she wore on the Today Show. Like she made that, and I was like, brilliant. 10 out of 10 stars.
Yeah.
It was so fabulous.
Hanukkah Lewinsky continues to surprise and impress me, and those are two things she has seldom done before.
And I'm like, she's the only girl I'm jealous of in this town. I have to say.
Yeah.
What are you jealous of? The looks, the talent, the creativity, the bookings, or just like what specifically?
Yeah. The Zionism.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
No,
Apparently,
Hanukkah, no.
No, she's not.
No.
I'm everyone else, I think because we came up in drag together,
Mhm.
everyone else, I'm like so happy that they got to perform with Hilary Duff.
Yeah.
And Hanukkah, I'm also really happy for her. And she even did. So during COVID, she made the video of Lady Gaga like going into Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
And she finished the video of her inside Madison Square Garden backstage and posted it. Fucking incredible.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Yeah, it's incredible. But it's like I was jealous to see her on stage. Yeah. But I was also happy for her. But everyone else, I didn't have any jealousy. I was just happy.
Would you really want to do that? Like if they said like you can do this? Isn't
I'm
that
working
scary?
That's incredible.
That's incredible.
It's also cool because like you're not the only drag queen out there with Hilary
True.
Duff.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, and also from the look of it, Hilary Duff is a speck of a woman. So like you would hardly even see her out there.
But that choreo is so difficult to learn.
No,
right.
it's not. No.
I would have worn a skirt wearing as a top.
Right.
That's what I would have
Oh my
worn.
God, yeah. You get up there and you go, when you say that so gay, do you realize what you say? Okay, wait. If you two, this is what I want to know.
Please.
In the group, what we're thinking, group think.
Yeah.
If you were asked to perform with any icon from the entertainment industry on stage at Madison Square Garden, doing any kind of performance,
Lady Gaga.
Yeah, which icon would you?
I have mine.
Would
Lady
you say
Gaga.
Lady Gaga? Wait, why? And what would you want to do?
Lady Gaga is my favorite artist because she's performance art. She is fucking.
Oh, a gay guy likes Lady Gaga. Whatever.
Yeah, I mean, sure, it's basic, but she is incredible for a reason. I love her perspective, and also I feel like our references are very similar. Where she loves like the club of it all, and she also loves musical theater and like the old Hollywood.
Yeah.
I hit the mic.
She's not only Lady Gaga, but tonight she's Lady Ha.
Yeah. You think your references are similar to Lady Gaga's?
Yes.
Gives yourself a lot of credit.
I give who else to give myself a lot of credit but myself?
Wait, that's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I give myself
How
a
the
lot of
hell are you
credit.
gonna love somebody else? Gonna get an amen?
Let's not do that.
Okay, so,
That's copywritten, actually.
here's who I would do.
Say it. Speak on.
I would do Nicki Minaj currently at a Charlie Kirk rally.
So it's Erica Kirk now.
Well, she represents him.
Honey, and if
Okay.
she was at Madison Square Garden, there's a musical about this, and it's called Bullets Over Broadway.
No, that's probably not what I would actually choose anymore.
Who would you
Okay,
actually choose?
what would you
I would like
actually-
to be up there with Beyonce. She and I have like the same references.
Yeah.
And so, like, we're both from Houston.
Mhm.
Like, I'm literally not.
Yeah.
And I want it to be like she does choreo, and then I do the choreo with her, and we're like, whoa, we ate that, or like a runway walk. Like,
Oh, you know what I would love?
what?
If you did a semi-ironic version of the like, oh, this is what I want to see. but it's you on the Bravo channels, like live streaming.
fun.
It's you going like, ow, Renaissance.
Oh,
That's you.
What's
your answer? Barbara.
Yeah, no, literally, I'd want to get up there and sing "Happy Days Are Here Again." Get happy with Barbara Joan Streisand.
Wow.
Oh.
Is that her middle name?
Joan, yeah,
Joan.
yeah, Joan. That or I would love to do. This is gonna sound crazy.
Hey, that's okay.
I would want to do Madison Square Garden with fucking my first idea was Taylor Swift.
Whoa.
And it's not because she's my number one diva, because I literally have taste. Don't get it
Right.
wrong. Don't start tripping.
It's
But
because you share a first name.
it's because we share a
Yeah.
first name, and also I can do basic white girl drag like no one literally else ever
Right.
could. And her fan base is crazy. You get in with the Swifties,
Yeah,
you're
it's
set for
true.
life.
You're set
the
for
I'm there
life.
for the
about-
check.
I don't think you do basic white girl drag because you do like for the 1950s,
Right.
sure,
Right.
basic white girl
Right.
drag, but you
Right.
actually don't do basic white girl drag. In
I guess
my
that's
opinion.
true. Okay, wait, never mind. Option
Yeah.
number one, Barbara. And also I would do that duet with Barbara, or I'd love to do like a big duet series with Michael Bublé.
Ooh.
Like, or no, fuck it, Ray.
Have
Wow.
yourself.
Yeah, I know. I want to get up there with
Oh, Ray, she
Yeah.
wants baby. What
What
the
the
hell,
hell's
my
my
husband?
husband?
Oh wait, we have to talk about another icon.
Oh,
We
I
do.
say it.
This is the QVC lady who
Yeah.
accidentally said blowjob. Can
Yeah.
someone want to tell our audience about the QVC lady if they're unfamiliar with her?
Yeah, Michael.
Okay, so there was a video of on QVC of this woman showing out a beautiful wig.
Showing out and blowing
It was
out.
like a bus driver wig.
Yeah.
And she was saying she meant to say it looks like you get a blowout. But what
She's
she
like,
actually
it looks
said
beautiful in the back. It looks like you just got a blowjob, a blowout at the salon.
and
And then she freezes and like shake
freezes.
laughs. Yeah.
She shake laughs. Her back is to the camera. Her co-host starts talking, and this woman just slowly disappears from camera. She goes to the floor.
Yeah.
Come on the floor.
Yeah.
so that's iconic.
I think
iconic
gay
stuff.
guys are already being her for Halloween.
Yeah.
Julian
Oh.
Cookies already has the happy
Yeah.
like, something like
We
Yeah.
have one final topic, which is this is like more.
This is
legit.
more controversial.
Controversial.
If you don't want to talk about it, you don't have to. 'Cause
Yeah.
we know you're gonna be here today.
Should I get
No, it's
Um,
just
no.
it's about Ariana
Ariana
Grande.
Grande.
She announced that she's stepping back from public life after her tour.
Oh, you didn't want to talk about this because you knew I was too thin.
yeah.
Well, you fit on this couch more easily than
Yeah.
Luke did.
But it's so funny because I'm literally camped out in your sweaty armpit right now.
Yeah.
Well,
We could fit
You're
like
lucky.
6 Ariana Grandes here, but
Yeah.
that's so mean.
5'6",
But-
picking up sticks.
What do you think about all of you? What do you think? Like, do you think that was a good decision? Do you think her team is making a decision?
it's very interesting. I do think that she looks unwell. It's actually, so there's a lot of discourse online right now. Some people are saying like, don't talk about a woman's body at all, period. And don't talk about someone's health like that. Like, you don't,
Mhm.
especially someone you don't know their medical history, whatever. And then there are people that are like, we're actually like really concerned for her.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't think people are doing it to shame her.
I don't
I think they're
either.
literally doing
Yeah.
it because if like your friend were
Mm-hmm.
going through a similar, like looked similarly,
Yeah.
then you would want to intervene and say like, you need to get help.
Yeah, well, and there's also the conversation happening about, was it Karen Carpenter?
Who dat?
One of the
Sabrina?
No.
Oh.
One of
Jesus.
one of the two people in the Carpenters, the band
Oh.
from yesteryear.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah, I forget her first name,
Like-
but
died.
well, yeah, there
Yeah.
are people with physical health problems and struggling with, trigger warning, bulimia and anorexia and body health issues,
Yeah.
eating disorders, whatever. And it's like plagued the public facing social society of
Mhm.
celebrity to like, if you're too thin, then it's a big problem. If you're not thin enough, it's a big problem. And
Right.
unless you look slightly starved, then you're not even fuckable anymore.
Right.
So my whole take is, I think personally, they've done Ariana a disservice. Actually, you know what? I think that she couldn't win either way.
Yeah.
Because she,
I think that's what it
no
is.
matter where her state of mind and physical health is, she has to be presented in public
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
and she has to be in front of people, which invites scrutiny. I think her team saying she needs to take a step back for her mental health invites a conversation about her mental health that is not our business.
Yeah.
And I think commenting on her body is always not okay because it's commenting on a woman's body, period.
Right.
It's commenting
That
on
being
anyone's
said-
body
no.
at all. Yeah, that being
Yeah.
said,
Yeah.
wow.
Wow.
No, yeah, but Donald,
No.
what do you think? Because you also work in like the Bravo sphere.
I do. No, I think what you said is spot on. I think she can't win either way. I do think, as Michael was saying, a lot of the, like, I could say for myself, like, I don't comment publicly on, like,
Except
I'm
for
not-
on the podcast.
Yeah, except for on the podcast.
Yeah.
But,
But
like,
also
you and
it's
I will
like-
share, like, memes with each other, like, oh, not memes, but, like, clips of
Clips
her
of
on
her.
tour. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, God,
Yeah.
like, I'm literally worried,
Worried
about
for
this
her.
woman.
Well, and
Yeah.
also I will say my sister, who is like my biological sister,
Mhm.
has never weighed more than 95 pounds and
Mhm.
genetically has never sat higher than 5 foot. Like literally Kristen Chenoweth kind of build. And
Yeah.
so like she's always been skin and bones. She's
Mhm.
always gotten comments about her weight, about her health, about her
Yeah.
eating. and she is the healthiest she's ever been.
Yeah.
And has always, literally
I'm-
has never weighed more than 95 pounds. She's like the reason the petite section exists.
Right.
And so like, we may not know, and Ariana's genetics may just keep
The
her that
difference
small.
is, unfortunately, with this situation, she is not just skinny. She is like
And she wasn't always that way.
She wasn't always that way, but also she looks like she is emaciated. And I don't know if she's on like a GLP-1 and she just like kind of stopped. She didn't need to lose any weight already, but I did see some videos on TikTok from doctors talking about like when you're malnourished, your body starts like using your muscle tissue, and they were like, and the way her shoulders are like protruding out, it is unhealthy. And so I'm really glad that she's taking a moment to like check in with herself, hopefully get some help to like get her health in a good place.
Yeah, and regardless of whatever state her body is in that we may or may not know about.
But yeah, of course we don't know.
Yeah, or hypothesize on.
Right.
Like her taking a step back for her mental health is a brave thing to do.
Mhm.
And also like look at someone like Adele, whose body has always been on public display and
Yeah.
under scrutiny. And she literally couldn't give two shits about what the public says or how much time she's on or off stage or screen.
Yeah.
She just like is living her life according to her own rules and her own needs.
Yeah.
And I hope that Ariana finds a similar sort of balance of the need to be seen or unseen or hypothesized about or not. And I hope that she, and you know, she lives in Florida, so maybe she can go down to Florida and eat a gator for all I care.
Yeah.
Like,
She lives in Boca, where my mom is from.
no way.
Well, her parents do, and her nonna.
Well, she literally could, and her nonna.
Nonna.
She literally couldn't afford to be from Fort Lauderdale because Johnson's would be sick of her.
Prepare to be sick of me.
Prepare to be dick of me.
We're going into our final segment, which is called What Do You Even Think? And that's where we give you a name.
I honestly
And
like
you
that I've
two-
never heard this podcast.
Yeah, it's great.
It's a whole new world.
I'm going to give you a name of someone who I don't think you know who they are, and you have to tell me what you even think of them. So it's kind of like improv, like guessing, like, okay, I think that this person is probably
What
like...
you act? So that was a horrible explanation. That was a horrible
Please
explanation.
explain.
So
The thinkers at home are freaking
this is a
out.
segment where both of us have expertise. Donald knows everything about pop culture, reality television, and I know everything about Broadway, drag, queer history. And so we are going to share someone that probably is within our expertise, maybe not. And then the other person has to take on their thinking cap, pretend they're an expert, and tell us who they are.
Thinking cap available on Depop.com.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give you guys 60 seconds on the clock to tell me, okay?
Why is your airdrop on? You're not dropping anything.
Oh, drop it
Except Fat Truth.
Yeah.
I want you two to tell me, what do you even think about Tony Braden?
Tony Braden.
Tony Bratton. I feel like I know this name from a life or two ago.
Yes.
Yes.
Because remember, we are experts in Tony Braden.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yes. I remember them because, of course, we worked together
Yes.
on a regional production of Singing in the Rain.
Yes.
Yes. And Tony. Well, and you were there, of course.
I was there, of course. Yes, he was the choreographer, Tony.
He was the choreographer.
Yeah.
Well, and he also played the choreographer on stage which was a
of course.
real mix-up. It was honestly
Yeah.
like method acting
And
at
this
its
was
finest.
before like Lin-Manuel Miranda did everything. you know
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean?
It was
Like,
very much
yeah.
before you could really like have your cake and eat it too.
Yeah.
Tony is one they as I've coined recently, they yentled too close to the sun.
Exactly.
They're going
Yeah.
boldly in the pursuit of their own dreams, and they're their own dreams and no one else's. But
Yeah.
but those
And
dreams
it
are
did
fulfilled.
15 seconds.
ultimately, cause him to. It was a lot for him to both direct and to star, choreograph.
Yeah,
and
there were
choreo-
lots of
yeah.
comments made about his body,
Yeah.
and initially he took a break for his mental health, which I think
Exactly.
is a really good move for Tony.
Yeah, and so we haven't
And
heard from
that's
him yet.
time. Wow. You guys were like shockingly close.
Well, we worked with him. We know
One
him.
detail was off.
It's
Was
a
it-
woman.
It's a woman.
Yeah.
Oh.
And you may.
First of all, gender is dead.
Yeah.
Gender's dead, and so are you soon.
And the way you would know her is she's actually the QVC blowjob woman. That's good, right? That's good, right?
Wow, that is really.
That was shocking. That was extremely loud and incredibly close.
Yeah. What do you even think about Barbara Giddings?
Barbara Giddings.
Barbara Giddings, of course, named after the famous Giddings family, the head of which was B. Giddings. Yes.
And they begun an amazing brewery.
Yes.
Giddings is like, it's similar to Guinness, by the way. And so they
Yeah.
always competed.
Actually, there's always been this rumor in the beer community. I don't know if you've even heard of it. that the Guinness Corporation was stolen from the Ginnings family because the Ginnings family created the recipe but didn't get the patent.
Yes, and they have this rivalry, kind of like the Montagues and the other ones.
Yeah, the Capulets.
The Capulets.
Yeah, no Capulets, brother.
No Cap, brother.
Yeah.
And they're constantly fighting over the recipe, you know, which has more wheat, which has more pale ale in it.
Yeah,
you
which
know?
one's more like buck and which one's more like
Mhm.
wheat. And the thing about it is that everyone thought that the Guinness family, the Ginnings family, thank you. See, lost to time and culture. The Ginnings family, they all thought were like they hailed from Ireland, but Ginnings is famously Icelandic, and so like they
no Irish potato famine here,
right,
honey.
exactly, honey.
And that's time.
Wait, did we get it?
Did we nail it?
Did we get it?
You guys got it.
Oh,
you got it.
I guess we can pack up and go
I
home.
got it.
So-
Yeah, I guess I can finally leave. Yeah.
Barbara Giddings was an LGBT rights activist.
Boo!
The B stands for beer.
The B sounds for boring.
And growing up, they had a mural of her in Philadelphia, and there's a street named after her called Barbara Giddings Way.
Oh,
That's so cool, but what the hell did she even do about it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What did she do that's so
activated.
LGBT about?
She was a long-standing activist for years and years and years and years. She was one of the earliest lesbian activists in America.
She was the L in LGBT.
Yeah.
She was the Ellen in LGBT.
Yeah, I mean, she was fighting for it was fighting for gay rights.
Yeah,
Nobody died.
she was Ellen before Ellen was even a
But
dick.
she was fighting for gay rights in like the 50s.
That's
where?
awesome.
She lived in Philly, but
Wait, now I want to do one. What do you even think about Maria Callas?
Oh,
Maria
bitch.
Callas.
Those
Wait.
feet were so callous, honey.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, she was a famous dancer. I've heard of
was.
Maria Callas.
Yeah, Maria.
Maria.
Those
That-
callousy feet.
Yeah. She was a ballerina. She was a prima donna ballerina
Mhm.
in ABT ballet for a
Mhm.
long time, and she also starred in a lot of Broadway shows.
She ended up actually
as the
coaching
diva.
Natalie Portman.
Yeah,
to be in the
Black
Black Swan,
which they're bringing to Broadway as a musicale.
which I was always hoping
I
for.
think it's an out of town tryout right now.
And so all that she did day in, day out, dance. And similar to Dance Moms, her mom was so strict on her.
Yeah,
She
and
was
that's
like,
why she was always working. And Maria Callas is how.
That's like her nickname.
Yeah.
15 seconds.
And it was her nickname because her feet were so callous. But
Yeah.
the best solution for that is just a little gua sha, you know what I'm saying?
Right, and also going to like a nice place that will
foot
rub
spa.
your foot, or even just walking on the beach could
That's
help
so
too.
true. It
Yeah.
exfoliates.
Yeah.
And
then-
time.
Wait, were we
Okay,
close?
that was literally almost so close it could even kill somebody. Maria Callas was literally, she was a performer. She was
Yeah.
a famous opera star.
Opera star.
She sang at the same event that Marilyn Monroe sang Happy Birthday, Mr. President. She sang for JFK.
Wow.
She was literally like the mid-century's ultimate opera diva. And recently, Pablo
Oh.
Larraín did a film about Maria Callas with Angelina Jolie, who famously cannot sing.
Oh,
Mm.
wait. I know.
She was like the opera over diva.
I know
Yeah.
her songs. One goes, la 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 la.
Yeah. No, she was literally sopuss.com boots cut.
And guess what else was this episode?
Yeah.
Yeah, I really kept us on track today. I said this segment's over, this segment. Plasma, thanks for thinking with us.
Thanks so much.
Oh my God.
You're our official second guest, but we need to have you on when we have a third microphone.
Right.
And when we like know you're coming on as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
This was impromptu in case like our
Yeah.
audience, they're like, how did this all happen? Like the booking process must have been crazy.
Yeah.
crazy.
Plasma just came over and made herself a tequila watermelon and then
Splash. Yeah.
and jumped on this couch. And that's what we were thinking. But do you feel like heavy from all the thinking you've been doing and putting your thinking cap on?
I literally don't feel heavy, and that's why I'm taking a couple months off.
You need to stop.
Because I need to stop thinking, which is why I came on eating. No, I just want to thank the whole team here at NBC Universal. And I'm really grateful to be back in the Bravo sphere. And Andy Cohen, miss you.
Well, thank you guys for thinking and just like keep
Keep
thinking and keep your thinking caps on. Woo! You Think is produced and edited by Straight Luke, aka Luke Martin, and Kind of Sort of by Peter Schum.
Art by Curtis Brown and music by Jack Rayner.